Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS padding. And right now we'll be discussing about CSS padding left property for individual size. The CSS padding left property is very good to specify the padding left of any element. Now let me show you how it works. Back to our document, as you can see, we're having this in our browser where we discussed about the top right and the bottom padding. We have discussed about it. As you can see, our element is having this. So now let's quickly use our padding left property so you can see how it works also. We specify padding left right here. We can just give it 120 pixels so you can be able to see what's really going to happen. Let's give it 1002 instead of 120 so you can see the effect easily. Can you see when I specify 1002, see where it created more 1200 pixel space right here, and it shifts our element to begin after the 1200 pixel. Now let's decrease it. Let's decrease it to like 500 pixel. When I specify 500 pixel, it can you see where it reduces to? I specify 300 pixel. Let's see. Can you see? So that's how it works with different elements. I purposely keep all these sticky element and this feed set element so that you can be able to have something to work with. As you can see, our element is now working. It created some space right here. So just depend on what you want to do. Don't you forget, when I shifted to 1200 right here, you will notice one thing. Something happened. Let's reload. Can you see? The reason why this thing shrink like this, I'm going to show you, is because we have already specified the right padding right here. So that is the reason why it shrink. Now let's save our document. When I comment it out, can you see? Can you see? So if you don't have the right padding shrink in that manner, it will not shrink like that until you reach the last point, the last spot of your document. Let me increase this to like let's give it 22,000. When I reload, can you see to just keep? Can you see? Because we are going beyond the screen size of this our body element itself. That's why, as you can see, this is now shrinking. Now it's not shrinking. So let's bring back our document to the way it was. Can you see? Now it's looking perfect, right? So just imagine you're having this right, it's going to shrink because we have already controlled the padding, the main space we want this our document to take. So we have already specified. So there is benefit of using padding left. Padding left creates more space on the left. Then after the space, your whatever element you specify inside your document is going to shift to the right. Can you see now? This image now, the sticky image is still there. We can shift the sticky image if we want. We can just shift it to that place. Now let's just give it 1000. Let's give it 2000. It's beyond. Let's give it 1000, 1005. Yes, let's give it 1005. Let's save our document and reload. Now it's coming back. Let's give it 13 or 14 is okay. 14 is okay. 1450. Let's reload our document. Now as you can see, we are able to see our image again. So you just have to do your best just to find the main space, the main gap for your element, and do it in a reasonable manner so that wherever you add your document, let me do my document like this so you can see how it looks now. I want you to see how our document looks now. So let's say for instance now we're having this. Can you see? Because the screen is bigger than, can you see? So this react in so many ways. Just do your best to control it in a manner that in case you are using this in a mobile phone or whatsoever, everything will be able to look nice. That is one of the benefits you have to know, you have to be aware of. So this thing is so nice, and we can do a lot with it if you want. So it just depends on whatsoever you want to do every time you specify anything inside your document. So this is padding left you are using right now, and we have discussed what we have covered so far. We have discussed about the padding bottom, padding top, padding right, and the padding left. So let me comment it out again. Can you see? Without all those padding, as you can see, without those padding, So when I just bring back the padding left only, you're going to see what will happen. Can you see our element shift to the right, and it's created all this padding, all this gap for us. Let's say for instance now, as it created that gap, we don't want it that much, we just want 200 gap. Let's remove the one. Can you see the way only this 200 gap we are having right now? So it just depends on what you want to do, and let's use this in different element also. Let's use it in our fit set element. I'm going to see, let's reload our document. Can you see it's working nicely with it also? As you can see, all this border now it changed to red border because we have specified border here. By default it's having its own border. Let's save our document. You are going to see its own border by default. Can you see its own border by default? So as you can see, it's working nicely with our element also. You can use this with our element that is having fit set only. Can you see only this one is having the padding left, and we can use it with our what, with our h1 tag. When we use it with our h1 tag, you're going to see how it's going to shift. Can you see every our h1 tag shift to the right, shift to the right? As you can see the padding. So just try your best to use this in your document. Try it with different elements and see what is going to happen with your document. So that's what I want you guys to know. What akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Have a great day. Thank you so much. I don't want this tutorial to get too long. Peace and love.